My awesome family. Greetings everybody. Just start off popping on this live quickly just to share some information and also to celebrate with the UAE, where I now live for almost 6 years, for celebrating 54 years as a nation, as a country. And it has been a remarkable 54 years for them, having discovered several resources, including oil, which is one of their main resources, and also they do tourism, and that's a big thing here in the UAE, a country that is proud of its achievements and continue to be one of the countries that millions are moving to from other countries. So I'm a Jamaican and I live here. I love my country. I will never talk ill of my country. But for what it's worth, I'm sharing my experience being here as an expat. So for those who are going to church on this Sunday, I'm heading to church as well. Happy Sunday to you, and I hope today will be a blessed day for you. And those who went yesterday or Friday, those who are in the UAE will understand. Yeah, we have church here. Main services Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Different churches do different things. In Jamaica, you will see this tomorrow morning when you wake up, as we are 9 hours ahead of you at the moment. But this is a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor or what should I say now? No, I'm not telling somebody do this, do that. I'm just basically sharing information based on my knowledge of being here, being in Jamaica, being in the US, and as a person who owns a travel business and now a real estate business, I always think of my community that I serve, the people who see my posts, the people I'm trying to reach globally. So I start off by congratulating the UAE for 54 phenomenal years of growth, development, innovation. They have withstood a lot of adversities to become one of the countries that people envy because they try to be the best in everything that they do. Safety, second to none. Peace, second to none. And as an expat, as a Jamaican living here, I feel totally safe being here. I'm not saying this is the safest place in the world or the only place that's safe in the world, but it is safe. And I've called here home for the last 5.5 years, almost 6 years. March of 2026 will be 6 full years since I moved from Jamaica here. I moved in the pandemic, and my story is one of resilience, innovation, creativity, learning to do new things to fit in the culture and the space and the geographic location that I live in. And I'll talk about 3 of them. So I'm a special educator. I work with special needs kids, which is a very rewarding job. You get to see the lives of students who need additional help in several areas changed to becoming more independent, doing things on their own without your help, which is the aim of the job, the main aim of the job, helping them to become more independent so that by the time they leave high school into college, they can go to college comfortably on their own. So it's a daily task and you do several different things. But But prior to doing that, I was in the field of national security, which was a rewarding career as well. But understandably, I had to shift to join my family in the UAE. And having shifted, I had to become creative, because even though I have 15 years of service and experience, training, qualifications behind my name, I wasn't able to find something in my field. I won't roll over and die. I became creative. So I did some courses in special education, and I was offered a job. I did that for 1.5 years, and I was offered another job, and I'm doing that now for 1.5 years as well. So I can say of the 3 years I was home for a period of time, and for the last 3 years I've been in the special education field in 2 different schools, and God has been good to me. But in all of that, I still did my music. I'm a writer, singer, musician, you name it. I still did that. I was able to launch my travel business in 2023 as well, and so far it has been growing, and I was able to do a trip in April, one of the largest trips I've had, for 27 persons coming from the USA and the UK to Dubai, and that was really, really awesome. We have a lot more trips planned, and we will tell you more about that. Along that line, I've always wanted to do real estate. Even when I was back home, I finally got into real estate, and I'm blown away by the magnitude of business opportunity that exists in real estate. So though I might be in special education, I do music, I have my travel business, I have to channel my activities in a way that's trending, and in a way that if I share ideas with my community, they will be able to see substance in what I'm sharing, and also a future in whatever you invest in from what I share. So as I titled the headline, Happy 54 to the UAE, and I'm calling global high net worth individuals, I want to share opportunities that I'm exposed to on the inside that will benefit you if you're an investor and you want to invest tangible amounts of cash into real estate and business opportunities here in the UAE. And I'm talking about real estate activities, whether you want to buy something that's off plan, that will be ready in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years time, depending on your taste for investment, or you want to invest in something that's ready and you can turn it into a vacation home or short-term rental, or you want to flip it, wait for a while and sell it to somebody else on the secondary market, or you want to invest in a building that is already generating steady stream of income on a monthly basis. And that's where I want to bring this community, where I can share profitable ideas with you that you can look into, and you can see where you can put your money. You can invest for yourself, for your family. You may want to retire and you want to have something that's going to generate monthly income for you. I have the options for you. Hi, Miss Morgan, how you doing? Thought you were sleeping. Well, good to have you on. Right, so I have the options here for you, and I won't quote figures on the live. If you're interested and you want to know more about what I'm doing in real estate and in several different areas, just reach out to me in the chat, and we can always share what we have, share the different offerings. I'm talking about opportunities where you can come together as investors, and we can buy a whole building that already has tenants on some of the floors, already has businesses on the ground floors, offices on the second floors, parking, you name it. All the documents are ready. You can view them to see the monthly income that these buildings produce. And this is something that's already in. And I've learned through many videos and books that I've read and other millionaires that I've seen online that sometimes starting a new business is good, but sometimes it's really smarter to start something that's already done. There are a lot of people who they are good at starting businesses. They can source the material, they can source everything, machinery, they can get the staff in place, everything, and they just bring it to a profitable level after 2 to 5 years, and they're ready to sell. So if you invest in something like this, you're already in a profitable stage from the first month, because the building is not like you're gonna have to look clients, you're not gonna have to set up anything on it. Everything is already in motion, and I have several of those in my catalog and in my contacts that I want to share with our community. And this is for serious people. I remember sharing a video a few months ago, and somebody reached out to me to ask me, why am I sharing these things? And I'm gonna say, not everything I share on social media is for everybody, but I share. If you see something that you think is interesting to you, then you reach out. If it's not interesting to you, then you just watch the post, or you can share it with somebody else. But you don't go cussing people out for what they share, because this is my page. The social media is open to everybody. We share what we know we want to share to help the community. So if it's something that, if it's out of your reach, then fine, it's out of your reach. I didn't respond anyway. I let that one slide. But I want to build my community as an expat. I want to be here in the UAE, and I want to be able to be that catalyst for change for people who are overseas, who have some amount of cash, and you want to invest in something that's going to generate even more cash for you. I can always have meetings with you and my team, and we can share all the details, and you see your price point, what you can invest in. If you need to collaborate with somebody else to invest in something, then fine. And there's also a lot of mortgage companies here. Banks are very friendly, they are very investor friendly, and you can get mortgages or loans through the UAE once you can fulfill certain requirements, of course, just like you would have to fulfill anywhere else. But after 54 years, these people, they have a vision for 2071, and these people are pushing ahead already. They're not planning for just 5 and 10 years from now. They're planning for when they get to 100 years. They're planning for beyond 100 years. What are their railroads going to look like? What is the housing market going to look like? What is the schools, the businesses? What is life going to be like for expats? Visas, all those kinds of stuff. So when I invite my community to invest, these are some of the things I want to tell you about. And you can make an informed decision. You might not want to live here, but you can visit. You can own a business here. You can stay anywhere in the world, and you can have people here like myself and my team to monitor stuff for you. Everything is transparent. Everything is on point. You can request anything you want. You can visit and see these things live and in living colors. And these are some of the things I want to talk about. So if you're interested in investing, if you see this video and you believe, hey, I want to see some of what Dale has to offer, just reach out to me in the chat. Just send me a message. Type the words, I'm ready to invest. As simple as that. I'm ready to invest. Let us have a meeting with you. Guess what? You may see something from what I share. You're not at the place yet to invest in it, or you may have a family member or a friend that you can share it with, and you can start a partnership. Sometimes why we don't succeed is because we try to do everything on our own. So for instance, there might be a building for sale for 20 million. I might not have 20 million to buy the building, but I might have the first 5. And I might can find 4 or 5 or 6 other people to find the other 15. We can buy that building together, and we can split the returns on a monthly basis. So these are some of the things I want to share with my community that will help us, not just for ourselves, but for our generation. A lot of times, we were not told these things when we were growing up or when we went to school. We only focus on the subjects, getting that degree and getting stuff, to go out and search for a job and try to do other things. But as I learn, I pass on the information to my community, and I hope this will be beneficial to you all. Nothing is wrong with building up your country. Nothing is wrong with investing in your own country. But if you see wherever an investment is, then I'm going to be interested. I'm going to do it. Because you can pool your funds from anywhere in the world to do whatever you want in other places. So you invest somewhere, you get some returns, you can find other avenues, other countries, other businesses to invest in. And once you have that ripple effect happening, then this can be a very good prospect, a good journey for you as an investor. So reach out to me, share this video with your family and your friends. If you have family and friends in the UK, in the US, in Canada, they want to migrate, they want to leave from paying high taxes, they want to leave because of instability in the political system, I would highly suggest the UAE to them. They can move here, they can start a new life, they can find good employment, they can find good investment opportunities, and they can start a new life here. So share this video with them as well. They can reach out to me. I'm willing to guide them through the entire process. Just two or 3 weeks ago, a friend of mine and his wife from Canada was here. They're looking to migrate as well. So the UAE might be their next location. They're close to retirement, they have a good retirement package, and they're looking to migrate. So if you're in that position, you're watching this video, and you want to change, you want to find a new place to invest, and you can get your golden visa as well. That's one thing. The golden visa lasts for 10 years renewable, so that's already 20 years that you can plan for living here. Based on your type of investment, you can get even an investor visa. So there are several options that I can discuss with you on a one-to-one basis that can make your decision a lot more easier, because you already have me on the ground. I can guide you through the process. If I don't know, I'm sure my team has enough qualified people on it to guide you through the process. We have lawyers, we have investment advisors, we have mortgage brokers, we have just about every person you can think of. And as a relationship manager here in the UAE, in the real estate market, I want to share the best information with you so you can make an informed decision. All right, so let's talk some more in the chat. My WhatsApp number is 1-876-868-6109, or you can call me or WhatsApp me on 971-50884-6109. I use WhatsApp on both numbers, and you can get through to me on any of those numbers, and we can continue that conversation for solid investments. And if you want to migrate to live here in the UAE, all right, you might hear of Dubai, you hear of Abu Dhabi, you might never have heard of the other Emirates, which have thriving business opportunities as well, and I want to share those ideas with you. So if you want to come here on a trip, you want to travel here, I can plan that trip for you. I would say plan for at least 7 days. We have great hotels, we have great locations for you to explore, and we can get you around the country, any of the 7 Emirates, within that 7-day period, so you can see all that is here. You can bring it to the real estate office, you can see all that we have. We show you that on our big screen, and you can see all the figures, ask all your questions that you want to ask, so that you can make an informed decision. And that's how we do it. We have a very, very capable COO, Madam Yassar, that runs the office, and we are so grateful. So investors, we always like to bring you here, get you in office, we can sit down, we can show you exactly what we talk about when we go live, and we can make an informed decision. So have a happy Sunday. Have a happy weekend. I'll be enjoying myself at least one of the fireworks to help celebrate the 54th anniversary of the UAE, maybe tomorrow into Tuesday. And that's how long our weekend is. So we're on a 4-day weekend, 4.5 day, I would say. So we're gonna enjoy it to the max. All right, everybody. For those who joined, thank you so much. Hey, Miss Morgan, greetings to you and your family. Share this video with your family and your friends, and we will connect very soon. Looking forward to some international collaborations in business and real estate right here with DLT. All right, I'm out. The Awesome Travel Zone and the Awesome Real Estate. We're out. Take care.